Thank you, sir, for honoring um, my position in the Congress. Thank you because I have been trying to get to New York and I have been calling on people to drop me off in New York. But I thank you for allowing me to do my job here from Connecticut. And as you could tell, yes, I might need security because now you see why I couldn't react. Thank you for honoring the fact that um, Madonna, you're very much my guy for respecting everybody and justice for all. So yes, you can send my check the same address you sent this paperwork because I know that that person will give it to me. So thank you so kindly for respecting, but we have to do something about this because as the information is said, I will be reaching out to you soon. And I thank you for finally receiving my letter. I didn't receive my identification. I didn't receive my wallet back. Thanks to my father that did give me the funds to get my medical record. I would be in office as soon as possible. I am not neglecting my job. I am running around trying to figure out the assistance I can get while they fight and she strip me for everything I have. But thank you for acknowledging that it was Mexico that stole my wallet and was sold me to a third world country, and it wasn't 9/11. Thank you, fellas, because I did not think that you were sex offenders. I just didn't know why I would get in a car with you and not know where you were taking. Thank you for all the projects that are actually going on. Please continue to go through with it because, like I said to you, I am definitely financially messed up. I definitely have people living in my residence. I need to watch my property. I'm not talking about everybody because some of the properties are actually theirs to use because they're a residential facility program. But there is reason I'm telling you that I need my SBA. That money that they're retrieving right now, I definitely need back because it was not no loans. But I think all the churches that got together and physically put out work to take care of the people. I'm gonna read it because I am now a politician. Um, so I just do want to give this to kids that actually know that it took many obstacles, many people walking away, many people blaming me for things I did not do. Thank you for all the men that have ever been accused, and we're just really just trying to stay true to what we do. Thank you for the laws and politics that actually been going on. Like I said, thank you, Jasmine Crockett, for putting a hell of a show on, and thank you for all those who have been defending me. I just need you to understand the defense did not come to the Supreme Court or the federal court in Connecticut. Um, but I definitely respect this letter, big dog, from Washington, D.C., where I actually work. I thank you, fellas, for always putting the word out there for me because I knew it was you guys. I don't know why I'm struggling out here other than jealousy, spite. But I also want to thank Senator Kennedy for stepping down, but also knowing that this property that you have, I am trying to get people in it and also knowing that we had to retrieve a lot of information. Thank you for all the audits that we have done, and thank you for the overtime. I definitely think that I should be paid by hours. I don't understand that, but I'm not asking for anything more than what's owed to me. But I definitely want to thank all the people that got together, and that is we the people. So regardless of what, I thank God for what I have been doing. And even though it may look like I'm stressed out, I'm really not. I just have to deal with a lot of personalities, and a lot of the personalities are not. But under fire, thank you for acknowledging I do not fight children. Thank you for all the people that stood up in the campaign and said protect the women and children. Because it is a manly thing to do and it's an honorable thing. The women, um, thanks for the display of hate. But like I said, I apologize for every victim that has been victimized. Like I said, you're not a victim in my eyes. So thank Jasmine Crockett one more time for saying it better than me. because I believe you're survivors. Ain't nothing free, guys. And I just think every last person that went hard for my family to be off these streets, for putting a roof over my child's head, and just knowing that it's been a struggle trying to get people to know that I have been fighting for my position. I did not want to work for the state, but the United States of America, I'm honored to work for. But the state here in Connecticut, they are not as much um worried about the welfare of these children. Has been very stressful. Thank you for understanding that this has been very hard because I don't believe that any child should be submitted to some of the violence that we have seen. And also, I thank the officers who took it in their time to state to some of the people that were mentally strong that I was just a leader to them, just make them feel like an equal. So I definitely see you guys. I was hoping this was my check because I want to go buy my car. I want to get right, but it's a time and a place for everything. So I'm still patiently waiting. I am so ready to be in my house. You have no idea. To know that I am physically trying to move in with the deeds and contracts, without it being so much controlled. But if it has to be controlled, can you please do it the way I asked you to do it? Because there's a point of my safety that I'm very concerned about. And I'm concerned that I sit with a lot of people that think of me of one thing and don't understand my position for real. I have been dealing with a lot of them, and a lot of them are older than me, and they cannot seem to understand that if I was abusing my power, a lot of them would have got fired. But it's not that serious. Um, like I said, I didn't even get my car, I didn't get my house, I didn't get even my finances, I didn't get the $25 they offered, but I thank you guys because I got the knowledge to be who I truly am, a politician, and to fight for we the people. It has been a hell of a fight, and to get people to see that these projects need to be affordable and the projects need to get done. I wasn't just firing people because I didn't like you. Unfortunately, if that was my job, I would have took that. It's not. I just want to give a shout out to my ex and her family for consistently, though me and her is not together, pushing for my business to keep going forward. Thank the women that's in the church that opened the door because it's cold as heck outside and we are supposed to be outside in Minnesota. Thank you for the campaigners that I need a car. I can't get there unless I have transportation. So thank you for the projects that's coming up. I do not like the fact that I'm starting to see things getting terrorized and damaged. Basically because people have it out for me and not so much realizing as a team. Thank you, Trump, for allowing my small business to continue to grow. Um, thank the security breach for clarifying some of the things. And like I said, it was so unsurreal because my life hasn't changed much of anything. But to actually get my bars card, to actually be certified a doctor/attorney, and now to actually physically get my politician book shows that I actually made perfect investments. Sometimes it's just the simple things that let us know. To get a letter from Washington, D.C., knowing that I've been working for Washington for the longest and know that I would love to go to be in the office with people like minded. And I still say we're still fighting to take back what's ours. This is for my ancestors. This is for my grandmother. This is for my mother. And it's also honor for my father to know that I wasn't just out here talking, even though it may seem like my public opinion of give them their medicine and give them proper housing and to protect the women and children. Also, to honor the fathers that are actually risking their lives. I just don't understand how we can give them jobs, how we can give them medical, and it costs me a lot of financial hell. But I just want to thank my previous wife for the embarrassment of I guess I do things for love, and I has nothing to fucking do with love. But I definitely want to apologize to all the families that are affected by the decision made by other individuals who really, truly, probably really thought they were helping me, not really seeing they were helping themselves. But I'll be still waiting. And thank you guys from Washington D.C. for standing up there and fighting so hard for justice for all. And I would love to see that day where I could touch my money and be, healed from not seeing justice, but fighting for justice and standing in there in the gap for so many women just like myself. Um, and when I say that, just know that I really have a heart for individuals that are broken. And thank you for not only classifying me as a minister, but to also know that a public servant is to take an oath to protect and serve. So though I may look crazy, I don't really care about the reputation of an officer. I would like my badge. But to know that I did it with no guns, to stop the violence, to stand there to say Black Lives Matter, to be at the campaigns fighting for other families to get justice. Um, I say this to my little girl, my little boys. You could do anything that you put your mind to, no matter who believes in you, believe in yourself. So y'all have a good evening. I'm on my way to clocking out. Like I said, today was a short day. But this is for Isaiah. This is for Ariana. This is for Nicole. Mommy loves you. Daddy loves you. Um, and continue to keep your head forward. It's been a lot of nonsense. Thank you, Taraji. Thank you, Queen Latifah. Thank you for the women in the industry who pushed my music, who pushed my model pictures, so we can fund some of the causes that we have done. I'm definitely aware of my art. Thank you for all the people that stood in the gap. Also, thank you for my lawsuit that we can donate some of that money to the very people that don't see that. Out of all the name calling that I did, I took one for the greater good of the United States of America. So the rest of that. But like I said, it was more about showing people you could stand together. We're losing it all. But also standing in the gap for so many families that helped me raise. And I just want to give a shout out to my foster mother, who was really a mid mother to me and who was a staff who put her family and pretty much introduced me to my family. Diane, I thank you for so much. And just to see you down south, downtown in New Haven, is an honor to be considered your adopted child. I am not their adopted child. But it is also an honor for you to stand up there with your family and put a word out for me in spite of everything. For you to remember my character is a lot. Trust me, I've been breaking down about it. Who can love you that much to know that I don't want to choose? But sometimes it be people on the street that'll show you the honor. So I thank you once again. I'm gonna read the book. And I thank you guys, and I thank my teachers for not giving up on me, knowing I just been trying to get through the next semester. So if I could say one thing to my queen, look at me now, Mom. I did it. You didn't want a whore. You wanted someone to go to school and better yourself, and I did that. Started my own business.